What'd you think of the new intro? Not too bad. Today in solar. Nothing really new on Twitter. There's been a lot of questions on Telegram about the swap and Bitmax and stuff. And basically Stan referred him back to this for the announcements. So it feels like it's worse than it really is. You know, when we zoom in, we can, you know, if we do like a 30-minute. Let's do a 2-hour. You can see we really have a lot of support right here at this 6/10, between 5/10 and 6/10 of a cent. Multiple one, you know, this was a little bit lower, but right here, right here, right here, and we're about. Looks like, hopefully, we'll bounce back off of that support level. I mean, we're right there right now, and it looks like we're coming back up a little bit. We're at 6.1 of a cent. So, again, it's really going to depend on, you know, this is the contract wallet for InSolar. You can still see that they're doing their thing. It's current. Once we get announcements on the burn and the Binance swap and everything else, and you know, all the past is the past and the future is the future, I think you'll start to see a lot more growth from XNS coin. Here is, I'll put these links below like always, and I've talked about this at length in many different videos. So, but here's a quick guide on the INS to XNS swap. INS was a ERC20 token. XNS is a native coin. This is Reddit, and you can see that there's this little bit that they're talking about is the activity on GitHub from the InSolar team, and it's carried over into January and February. So I do see on Telegram there's a lot of, I even saw somebody commented on mine, and I've brought this up a lot, that it's a dead project. If it's dead, there's a lot of people working on a dead project. So here's some technical analysis. We can see we got our Fibonacci lines in here and projected straight up parabolic growth to Lambos. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Lots of triangles and lines and predictions and bags and shade, and then, you know, you get the shade and then the love and then the shade and then the love. I like this one. But overall, there's really, hold on. There's really nothing new to tell you. I've gone through all of this, and there's hundreds, if not thousands, of these things sometimes in a day. And I wish I had better news. You know, I don't. So this is the InSolar page for InSolar itself. Improve your efficiency with trust. And it talks about the platform as a service. This is the InSolar page for XNS as a coin. And then it talks about their distributed energy management in Toronto, digital ID for leading technology services company, the commodity trading for Uranium One, and their Oracle Chainlink project. Seems like Chainlink's projects with everybody. Scalability, we can see that InSolar compared to Ethereum, Neo, EOS, and VeChain, we're at about 19.5, and VeChain runs, you know, 10 to 50,000. So multi-parity transactions, quite a comparable difference. Payment, staking, governance, and basically this is their goal, is to make a scalable blockchain that keeps prices linear while it does it, instead of prices escalating out of control. InSolar is ranked number 1 for developer activity among blockchain projects on GitHub. Unlimited scalability. Here's your team. We've talked about this. There's over 70 employees, 40 plus engineers, R&D, 4 different countries. Here's your InSolar wallet and some links to some other stuff right here, like the white page, CoinSwap, technical paper, economic paper, and so on. So even though it feels like, again, when we scroll out, it doesn't feel as bad. We have this good support level, and hopefully it'll hold. But even digital coin price predicts this to just go up the way things are right now. And this doesn't really consider too much of the announcements and stuff. And I'm not sure how accurate or updated this is. It's, probably algorithm based. We can see in solar XNS is 1340. We're down 856, so we've lost a little bit on market cap, and 776 on 24-hour trading volume, which is about roughly the same. This still says 140 million circulating supply, which should say 500 million from the way I interpret Stan from Installer on Telegram's responses to questions. And then you can see we've lost about half the value in the last 2 weeks, but most people I know got in late last year, or some people probably did, but I think a strong majority were in the 0.3, 0.4 of a cent. So you guys should be, still in the plus green area. Like, I'm not worried yet. You can see that in November, when we had this little bit of hype, the volume was only 1.8 million, and over here the volume was 4 million, and the price was less. And as people bag up, and the coin burn is going to be crucial, but still pretty bullish on this. It's just going to take some time, I did see, where did I see this guy on here? This guy right here. Why should the price go up? Simple. They planned for additional 500 million tokens, which didn't go well in the exchanges and token holders. Now they're trying to correct all that. Great time to accumulate cheap XNS. Only 500 million will be in circulation, and you can buy 1 million for just about $7,000. Then forget it for a few months. When the burn happens and the new exchanges start to list it, this thing will moon. And that's true. I think once everything's settled, that may be something that's holding exchanges back. They don't want to date XNS while it still has baggage. Giga Chad buys in solar dip. Anyway, that's what I got, guys. Hope you liked the new intro, and cheers.